Right, everything looks like it's working. I'm just going to quickly go into my phone app and make sure Hey Dees, how you doing? And Mrs. Hicks, you've already got the #1 crown. So is it looking okay? Like, is it jerky, or I know I'm jerky, but is like the video jerky, or? Well, it looks fine on my phone. Hey Hunter, love you, man. Yeah, I've got the dreads tied back today because, they get in the way. So I love them, but they do get in the way sometimes, especially when I'm sleeping, because now I've got this extra cushioning at the back. Oh, a fan. You can hear a fan because... There. Now I'll probably stop shouting, because, yeah, there's a fan right here, because... You know me by now, I overheat. Let's get this camera looks a bit... Relining everything up. But hopefully things are working now, because you might have... I don't know if people saw, like, I might have popped up for a live, like, for 30 seconds. I was trying to fix it, because a few people said before it was all laggy and jerky and all that, and... I'm a jerk, so it was a jerk that was jerky. all I needed to do was go and get some jerky so I could be a jerk that's jerky while eating jerky. You can't script this stuff. Hey Thomas, long time no speak. Although it's been a long time no speak. I've been out for a couple of weeks. Just mentally I wasn't there. Like, not that this is an act or it, but like, this is me. I like joke around and all that all the time, but I just wasn't in that kind of frame of mind. So I figured I'm not going to go live and, I don't know, not be me. So that's why I haven't been live for a couple of weeks. But I'm going to try and do it more often. I'm not going to try. I am going to do it more often. Why? I know we've got like the Discord, and there is zero wrong with the Discord. Sorry, I'm just adjusting this camera, just the zoomy one, the one that's below me. It still does that. So nothing wrong with the Discord, but hey Leon, how's things? Are you working? Are you driving? While do I have to entertain you? Hey, and Turtle. Hey, loads of people. See, this is why I am going to do more lives. Because yeah, there's, and as I said, there's nothing wrong with the Discord at all. There is no but here. Like, Discord is great. The thing I'm thinking of, and I was chatting with someone earlier today, and I was like, I thought I was the only one person that sort of realised this, but the Discord, like, if someone right now was to be getting into slingshots and they do a search in their browser, let's say they're using Google, the first hits that are going to come up are YouTube. It's not going to be a Discord server, and a lot of people are not going to immediately go to a Discord server. That's why. So there's nothing, literally, there's no but to this. People that are searching are going to find these videos first. So to keep it alive, I wouldn't want someone to be, I want to learn slingshots, and then they look up stuff and no other fuckers on the videos. So keeping it old school, we're going with YouTube. I will still be in Discord and that. Oh, and Leon, hopefully I figured it out, but I don't know what it was. Last night when I was in Discord, it was fine, I could hear people, but as soon as more than one person spoke at the same time, I got like this static noise in my headset. So and apparently that was going and people were hearing it, it was feeding back. So I've hopefully fixed that. I've done a bit of searching last night, so it should be fixed, but I'll find out next time. But let's hang a can up, because I've only got an hour, because this is my lunchtime. There, it's the first little waffle I'll do whilst shooting. So company I work at, they know that I love slingshots, because they knew I was into archery. So they've asked me, we've got a few people coming up. Oh, that first pop is great. They've got a few people coming up in September, and they're like, we should do like try and find somewhere where I can teach people slingshots for like just a little fun event thing. Of course, like we can't do it here because legally I'm covered, because it's private property. So we could, unfortunately, there's going to be like 15 people and they just can't fit. I only have a tiny little house. I haven't got, remember my very first video? I haven't got all that YouTube wonga yet, so I'm not rich, so I don't have the big house. Right, let's get me... Yes, I was shooting this yesterday. So we can't do it in my house because just people aren't going to fit. And of course, anyone that's known me for a while, and I've said it a few times, in Calgary slingshots are illegal in the city limits on public property, i.e. there's a big field right opposite my house. I cannot go there and shoot a slingshot. I would be arrested. The law considers it a loaded weapon in public. So that's kind of like kiboshed the whole thing. I was kind of looking forward to it, like getting people shooting and hopefully introduce new people to the sport. But all I can say is fucking Calgary. That's what I'm like. It gets me jealous. Like when I see some people, like Zach, he's one I can think of offhand, who seems to be like in a park or something like that and shooting. It's like, I wish I could do that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Right, so I've got a question, if anyone can answer this. Wrap and tuck. So, I keep getting this. See here, right in the middle, and it's always only on one fork, but see the bands are creeping up. The other one is fine. Now, I've been shooting this the same, but I've noticed it's not the frame. Every time I do a wrap and tuck, like any frame I get with wrap and tuck, it's there, it's creeping up. I wonder if I can find another one offhand. Yeah, look, literally the next one I grabbed, it's not as bad, but look at this. Same side as well, but you can see like it's getting that, but where it's pulling up through the middle. So it's like the middle of the bands, it's not tight enough. Like to the left or right, it's holding, but the middle is kind of gradually working its way through. But these are the frames that Smo gave me, and I'm... Shame he's not here, but Smo, if you do see this after, I do really love these frames that you like gave me at ECST. I really, really like them. Not just like for the colours and everything, but they feel really nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I got new ammo, like, but when I went to ECST, I bought some new ammo because I figured all the old stuff that I've got, I'm going to take that to ECST, and then like it's gone, like I haven't got to worry about shipping it back. Hey Josh, how you doing? Let's give this a feel. See this, I tell you what, I'm really liking. I think, like, I was in Discord last night and someone asked me if this pink was that Japanesey scent, like Kumiechi, whatever the name is, Sumieki. It's not. I went back and I checked the bag. This is South Wales Catties pink. That's what is written on the bag anyway, because someone sent me this. So all I can do is go by that they are correct. So for the pulling through, it's the bottom. So it's this fork, but that's always on the bottom. So I don't know. Maybe that's telling me something about my aiming. Yeah, that's the one, Josh. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Sumiaiki? I would pronounce that Sumiaiki. But I'm not Japanese. I did learn Japanese like many years ago, but like I've forgotten most of it. It's the old use it or lose it thing. See, this is spot on, and these are 95s. So yeah. Quite a while ago, I was in a video with people that we don't mention now, and they said, "Oh, you got to get off those 95s and 100s." But it's like, no, frame makers have got to start making them. I was actually shocked. Talking of frame sizes, so I can't remember where or how I learned this. Maybe it was in that round table, but Laurie of like Moan and Laurie uses 95 and 100 mil. Like, I was shocked because I didn't note the size of her hands. I'm assuming fairly smallish, because if you've met Laurie, so I'm 6 foot and Laurie sort of come up to here. I'm guessing she's like 5'4", 5'4"-ish, something like that. But she shoots 95 and 100 mil. Sumiki. Yeah, see, I don't know, Josh. Like, and again, like, I'm not proficient with Japanese. You know, like Josh, I've asked you about like for words and that because I love learning words for things. So I loved Japanese, but I can't say I'm right. But I would, it's almost like you'd say that as 2 words, it's sume-ike, but you'd say it really quickly. But I'm just going on like 25-year-old knowledge of when I learnt grammar of Japanese. So sume-ike. But it'd be interesting. I'll have to see if I can find anyone who's Japanese to actually tell me how you pronounce it. Right, so you're probably wondering what is he talking about, people who need their hard drives checked. So sit down, fuckers, this one's not going to be safe for work. So TV shows. This starts out from TV shows. So what a great TV show, and get ready Mrs. Hicks and Josh to start cheering. TV show that I've loved for years, like I just couldn't fault it in any way, was Reservation Dogs. So not to be confused with Reservoir Dogs the movie. So this is a group of like, I'm going to say late teens. I think they're like 17, 18, around that kind of age, that live on a reservation. If you haven't seen it, there was 3 seasons. I don't know what channel it's on, because in Canada it's different channels. I don't know what channel it's on in the US. It is so good. So I was looking up other shows that are similar to that. So I found a few that I want, and they are good. But at the weekend, I binge watched a series called Mohawk Girls. Now, Mohawk is, and Josh, you can punch me in the face and say that's not the right terminology, but, and you could correct me here, like, would you call that a tribe? Like, you're Muskogee and Caitlin is Cree, so do you say they are 2 different tribes? Is that the correct term for that? Yep, insert cheering noises. Yeah, Leon, yeah, so Leon, Smo made these for me, because I said, like, I'm exclusively 95 and up now. Like, 95 I'm fairly good, 100 I'm spot on. So, any frames I have from now on are 95 or 100. I may get some, like, for fun. No, I did actually receive it. I got that frame. Anyone who saw Smo's giveaway, I don't want to do that. Like, it was a giveaway. He just said, "Can you cover postage for everyone?" So I did get the Van Halen frame. I haven't banded it up yet. I've got a few frames that I need to band up. So that'll probably be a weekend project. Maybe I'll do like Jorge and I'll do a live where I'm just like banding stuff up, because I do need to catch up. Right, okay, so it is called Tribe. So this tribe, they're called the Mohawk, and I don't know much about them, but the show is based in Canada, I believe Quebec, and from the limited knowledge I have from what I looked up, like the Mohawk tribe seem to be in North America, but over in that East Coast kind of area. So it may be in northern United States and Quebec, Ontario, like around those areas. So it's, but they talk about Montreal a lot in there. So this is actually based on a reserve. I don't know how far, but just a little way outside of Montreal. I should look it up actually, because in the series they actually show the road sign to get to it. So I believe it's probably a real place. So that has nothing to do with hard drives being checked. This is the build-up. You see, this is what you get with me. You don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. This is the surprise of Slinginerd. You don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. But anyway, so I'm watching this show, and in one, well, there's a few episodes like it. There's a woman, and she's with this guy, and she's trying to act all sexy, and she is, it makes me cringe and nearly even throw up, like when having to say this, but she's going, "Oh, is daddy happy?" and "Oh, I can make daddy so happy," stuff like that. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but any woman who says that, it's fucking creepy. So no, this isn't the woman that I'm talking about. Maybe they're doing a little bit dodgy, but it's mainly for the guy. Now here's the bit where we do need hard drives checked on some people. My opinion, any guy in any kind of sexual encounter that wants his woman to call him daddy, we need the federal police to raid that person's house and grab their hard drives. Hopefully I don't need to explain it, but just to make sure, if he's in a sexual encounter with a woman and he likes hearing being called daddy, Yeah. He's basically pretending this sexual encounter is with his daughter. If he wants to be called daddy. Is it just me that's really creeped out by that? So that's where it comes from, like, shit, and she's doing, oh, is daddy happy, and daddy, it's like, no, like, this is just so wrong. And it could be, like, maybe just me. But, like, little expose, like, it was probably the last woman, no, it wasn't the last woman I dated, but I was dating a woman, I'm in Calgary, but she lived in, British Columbia, so next province over. So we always had to fly to meet each other, 45-minute to an hour flight. But there was one time, and bless her heart, she was trying to, like, do the right thing. But she once dressed like a schoolgirl, like had the whole Catholic schoolgirl outfit. Again, bless her heart, like, totally, I get where she was coming from. The issue was, so not anyone who's met Laurie, so her kind of stature, like fairly short, skinny, and so when she wore the Catholic schoolgirl outfit, she literally looked like a Catholic schoolgirl. Like, it was too real, and I'm like, you can't, like, you've got to take that off. Not her, well, I mean, you've got to take that off, but you're fucking with my mind, you need to take that off. Yes, that's another one. Who was it who said that? Oh, George Carlin. That's a George Carlin thing. Well, oh man, do I miss George Carlin? His little, like, rants about people that need to die, and he would, like, it's all people who need their hard drives checked. If George Carlin was alive today, that would be one of his bits. Didn't even realise it, Josh, till you put that, and it made me think of George Carlin. That would totally be one of his lines. People who need their hard drives checked. Yeah, oh man, I wish I'd seen him. But yeah, like, he always had that, here's another group of people that need to be chewed up by a combine harvester, and like, it just adds, like, these really graphic things to the... I'll have to, I think when winter comes and there's, like, more binge time, I think that's going to be a binge, like, just go through all the George Carlin specials. Because I do have a box set somewhere, but I don't have a DVD player or anything like that anymore. But I keep it for the nostalgia. See, I'm a sentimental old fucker. Well, I haven't lost it. Well, I've lost it up here, but I haven't lost I'm still shooting, I'm still hitting. So far, that's like 10 hits on a can. Hey, Hawk, and I did indeed say that. So, dressing up as a naughty teacher, that would be good. It's the calling of daddy, and I've never had it. Like, honestly, a woman has never said that to me. Thank fuck, because I think that would send me to the psych ward, because I wouldn't be able to handle it. Of, like, no, that's just, it's wrong on too many levels. This tells you how bad it is. I have a limit, and I think that saying that is terrible. Think back to what I've done in previous videos and what I've said. That tells you how passionately I feel about women calling men daddy during sex. Because, no, whoever likes it, you need your hard drive checked. But see, if you wanted the nun thing, yes, see, we need a good laugh. And this is why I've come on live, because as I said, for those just joining, as I started off, hey Jeff, how you doing? So there is no, anyone who's just joining, I said at the start, and there is no but to this, nothing wrong with the Discord thing, but we're not going to attract new shooters, because anyone who's searching like slingshot, how to shoot a slingshot, blah blah blah, in their search results it's not going to come up Discord. It's going to come up YouTube videos, because most people are probably using something like Google. So I figured, yeah, I'm going to start pushing to do lives more. I'm going on Discord again. There's no but, nothing wrong with Discord. It's just that it's not very publicly accessible. Anyone can find this video and watch at any point. So I just don't want people searching how to shoot a slingshot or slingshot stuff, and they're like, wow, there's been no videos in like 6 months, like as the whole thing died down. So yeah, once people are like getting into it, and it's like, oh, come on the Discord and we chat and we do all this, but we need lives, and we need lives and we need laughs. That's why I'm here. I do, yeah. When I'm half naked, Hawk, yeah. See, that's why you got to come here. You go in Discord, you get semi-naked, Paul. The black glasses, yeah. The teacher thing. So this is my fucking lunchtime, and I'm talking about fetishes. So, this is how fun I am. Another reason why I don't do shorts. How disappointing would it be? 30 seconds of blah 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 and then gone. Like, see, this is fun. This is community. This is people joining in, talking and having a laugh. So for me, it's the nun thing. Now see, the schoolgirl, I've already said no. Like that it fucks with my brain too much. I don't know. If a woman like literally looks like a woman, like 30, 40 years old and dressed up, I honestly don't know how I'd feel at that point. It was purely this woman because she looked young, and like it just messed with me too much. She looked it was too real. She looked like a real like Catholic schoolgirl. Not many people risk getting fucking banned and the algorithm just losing its mind just like over a lunchtime. Remember who's the nuts one. But for me, right, so the nurse thing I get. Now, here's a fun story, and this literally happened this morning. So where I work, there don't worry, I'm going to get to my fetishes in a minute, don't worry. Yeah, look. You see that? See, it's pulling through. I don't know how to fix that. So, where was... Oh, so this morning, I saw the email come in Friday for work, and it was like, we have to do like those internal training things, you know, like bribery and bias and all those kind of things. Like, we have to do those once a year, I think, something like that. So this one comes in and it's about bias. Actually, I'm going to jump back to this. Just for fun, just to mix it up. So it's about bias. So I click on the video, like it goes through all the intro, blah, you're going to watch these videos, then you're going to do a little quiz, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if anyone else knows about these things or has to do them. So... actually, I'm going to, because yeah, look, that's nearly all the way through. Let me get something fun. Ooh, Eddie. We're shooting Eddie. So I've got this video playing. First words that come out of it are, think of a nurse. And then the next thing is showing you like a black guy wearing like the male nurse outfit tunic thing, And it says at the bottom, is this who you were thinking of? I had to pause it and go, no, I was thinking of like a 22-year-old Swedish blonde girl with big tits and a tiny little latex fucking nurse outfit. Thank you very much. I'm not going to get much done now for the rest of the day. So yeah, done that. But so the nurse thing I get. For me, it's the nun. Now, I know I could lose people here for sure, but I've said it many times, I am atheist, and it's that whole nun being so like holier than thou, can't touch it, very good and all that, and me being fucking evil. Like, the nun thing does it for me. So all you ladies out there that just like seeing this weird guy shooting slingshots in a video and you're thinking, I want to get with that guy, if only I knew one way to get his attention. Nun outfit. There was a music video, Marilyn Manson did one. This was probably 7 or 8 years ago, and it's him. I can't remember the song name, but he's like goes into this house and there's like all this family sitting there all prim and proper, and he goes in with like these, I want to say like 3 women dressed as nuns, but they're in like latex suspenders and all shit. It's like, yes, I totally, because he's kind of trying to push that whole antichrist kind of angle. And it's like, oh, I get it. I totally get the whole nun. As soon as he hired their models, I could see him going, yep, nuns. You lot fucking nuns. Can I get the can cut? Can we get the cut can? So here's your new slingshot challenge. Go live or do a video and talk about your fetish. Do that one, motherfuckers. And hopefully that isn't your fetish. Although no, the motherfucker, because then that goes with MILFs. So the motherfucker would kind of do it still. I wonder if it's true. Like, I think it was a couple of months ago. How did that not cut? I watched American Pie, and I don't know if this is true, but I think I remember reading somewhere it was the movie American Pie that introduced the term MILF. And if you remember, they're at Stifler's party, and I can't even picture who. There were 2 guys, and they were just like staring at the picture of Stifler's mum, going MILF, MILF, and like they said, oh, what's a MILF? Mum, I'd like to fuck. Like, I've never checked. I'll have to try and remember to check that. But apparently, that is the scene that actually invented the term MILF. How did that not cut? See, this is that game, like that game. Remember, like people were cutting cans for a game, and I said we've got to do the opposite. So the game I come up with is take turns shooting the can. You have to hit the can. So if you miss, you have to shoot again. But whoever cuts the can loses. So see, I would be great at this because I'm hitting it and it's not fucking cutting. So I would be great. Now see, imagine, right, we were playing that game right now and this is your shot. You've got to hit that can but not cut it. Pregnant women, because you know, well, Hawk, they don't always choose to put out. See again, like, how did that not cut? So for the other one, I think it's the movie Dogma, and it's Jay and Silent Bob, And isn't it like near the start? Because the main woman in Dogma, she works at an abortion clinic. And Jay and Silent Bob are there. And if I remember rightly, Jay says a line, and it's something like, "Oh, we're here to pick up chicks because if they're pregnant, you know they fuck. Like, or if they're here for an abortion, you know they're fucked." I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Oh, there we go. There's the cut. To me, it's still satisfying. The can cut is just... Got to get into the building, Jeff. Right, so look around. There's a brick somewhere. Just fucking through a window. You're in. No problem. Well, that's me fucked, isn't it? Because now he's going to do that. And so, well, Paul told me to do it. Here's the evidence. But see you later, Jeff. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on time. I'm still good now. Still got a good 20 minutes. I'm not sure where that hit. That was a smack. Wow, that like ripped like nearly all the way across the can. It's got an exit wound though. It just ripped so cleanly that it looks like the can is still fine, but there is a rip. You can just see a dent below the R on the crush. That's where the rip starts, and it goes pretty much halfway round. Those are nice sounds. I've got to hang some new discs up, I think. Sort some discs out. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Oh, now you're here, you might be able to tell me. See, your ears must have been burning, Jordan, because I was saying about how much I'm loving those frames you gave me. So I was shooting 2 of them earlier. So here's the question. Like on here, for wrap and tuck, you see how on this side I've got that little tongue part sticking out as usual, but on this side, and I get it, no matter what wrap and tuck I do, in the middle it's pulling through. Now look, if I go to this frame, same thing, same side, it's pulling through. I mean, it is a little bit on the other side as well. I don't know what to do. It seems sturdy, but obviously eventually it's going to pull through. So let's actually do that. Let's see if I can lose an eye in this lunchtime. Right, let's put Eddie back. Every time I pick that frame up, I always hear that Eminem song. One of his early ones, and it was kind of like setting up the whole scene of the crime kind of thing. This is Eddie. Blah, 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 blah. So every time I pick up that frame, I just get that voice going, this is Eddie. So yes, I am using crystal string. You keep hearing the bell. Yeah, I've got a couple of bells from... I bought them from Temu because they were like 50 cents each. Let me... These ones. So yeah, I got these off Temu, and like in Canadian dollars, like it was 50. So it's probably only like 18 cents in the US they were selling them for. But yeah, I've got a couple of those hanging up. I really need to sort that catch box out. I've got to put that magic string up. Oh yeah, sorry, crystal. Sorry, I've got crystal string on the pouch. Yeah, that's amber belt. Keep hearing that bell. I'm using crystal string. Yeah, sorry, Hunter. Like a brain fart because I was thinking I do use crystal string, but for the pouch, yeah, this end it's amber belt. Use latex. Yeah, that's the problem. Use latex strips. Right, okay, so the amber belt sucks. Well, it's good to know that because like, I couldn't figure it out. It's like, why is it pulling through right in the middle all the time? So this is why we need more lives, so that we can just ask these questions and do these things. Well, again, like as I said earlier, we've got the Discord. There's no but to the Discord. Like the Discord is great. We just need public stuff. How many wraps? So I don't pre-wrap. What I call a pre. Like I know some people, they'll do a wrap before and then put the band on. So I don't do that. I tend to put the band on, do 3, then I stopped doing it, but I used to fold it up, and then I'd do another 2, and then I would put the pull tool, like one of Leon's pull things, I'd put that on and do another 2 then and pull it through. So like 3, 2, 2, but I don't fold up anymore, so let's say 5, 2. Yeah, Josh, I enjoy lives, and that's another thing. Like I've missed it because it seems to have died down of people doing lives. Especially because for like people like me, where when I'm watching a live, like if it's during the day and I'm working, I'm at my work computer. But like if it's like a Friday night or weekend, I'm usually sitting on my couch and I've got it on my big TV, and then I'll usually have like a laptop next to me for doing the chat things. That's one of those things where you can't do that with Discord. Like I can't put up on the big screen. It'd be nice if I could, but as far as I'm aware, there is no app for Discord for TVs. So that's why I like the lives, because I can just pull it up on my TV and just sit back and watch it, and sometimes I can just lay there and just close my eyes and just listen to people talking. And so amber belt is 555. I may test that. I do have tons of latex here. Like I've got that old suit that I need to cut up. Now I do have lots, because the last time I ordered from Rick, like Hillbilly, he said, "Oh, I've got loads of rolls of different latexes. Have them." Like that's how I've got that 100% stuff. Because of course you can't buy it, but he said he's got it, and so he said, I said, well, if you're not using it, I'll take it, because I'm still in that trying things out to see what I like. So yeah, I do have loads of latex. I should just cut some up, but maybe I'll try that. Do I want to try it, or do I want to just switch over now? Still going to your shitty lives? I haven't seen you do a live in a while, Leon. I know you done one, was it a few days ago? But I don't know if I got notifications, because like the last, there was that one, And then the one before that, I think I got the notification, was on the day I got dreads, and that's why I wasn't going to that one, because, well, I was sitting in a chair with 2 Nigerian women pulling my hair, which usually you have to pay a lot of money for that, and I did end up paying a lot of money for that. When you're talking, what do I think? Well, like, Hunter, you've got like one of those like soft voices, and so what I'm usually doing, I get the thing, just moisten it a little bit, and then like I tweak the nipple. I give it a little twist every now and again, just for a little, you know, that little twinge of pain that just sort of gets it, like the juices flowing. That's what I'm doing when you're talking. And the fun thing is, you'll never know if I'm joking or not. Yeah, so Amber Belt is 555. Maybe I'm thinking I'll just jump over to latex. Like, I've got so much of it. Like, I really have lots. And I'd already bought 2 rolls of Sniper Sling Black because I like that. So yeah, I'll cut up some strips. But I am still open to pouches. I haven't yet settled on a pouch. So I know that I don't like pit pouches. I hate them. I really hate them. These ones, so I kind of like these. So these are the Sniper Sling ones. The issue I have is I'm shooting 8mm, and even though it fits fine, after a while that little hole that expands a bit, and all of a sudden the ammo just pops through. So I like the style, I just wish that hole in the middle was small, and I bought the smallest ones like that they had, so that kind of puts me off this. Now Leon did give me some kangaroo pouches. I have yet to try, and I am going to band those up this weekend, because yeah, I do want to give them a go. I do have them. There's another weird feeling. I don't know if anyone else has used these pouches, and it is where it's expanding that hole. But when you draw back, at a certain point, the ball feels like it's slipping through the hole. It's off-putting. But the hole is the only issue I have with these patches. Otherwise, I like the thin. I like the feel of them. The reason I don't like the pit pouches is because when you close them up, I can't feel the ball. And I like to feel the ball. I'm 50 this year. I need to feel the ball. I need to make sure that the ball is a ball and not an 8. Because if the ball feels like an 8, then the finger goes up the bum next time I go to the doctor's. Good tight hole is always nice. I've forgotten what one feels like. But I haven't forgot what they taste like. I am settling on, I do know my latex, I do like 0.4. Like, I like the really light stuff. And this, as I said, like, this isn't that Sumiki one, this is Southwest Catties. Or at least, as I said earlier, that's what, I'm pretty sure it's Rick that sent me this. That's what Rick had written on the bag. Yeah, you got to feel the, see, the trick to feeling the ball is having a hot bath first, because then like they're just like all relaxed and dangling down. Now, I think I'm the only one in the chat here. Oh, did I see Zach? Am I going blind? Yay, Zach! How you doing, man? Now, I don't know if I'm the only guy in the chat at the moment that's in that middle-agey kind of range, but there's always a joke going around about, like, as guys get older, their nuts just sag down. I'm not finding that. It would be nice to know, is this just a comedy thing about the nuts dangling down? Or is it really going to happen? I need to know these things. Warm coconut oil helps. See, the way I read that about warm coconut oil, it was exactly like in American Pie. What does third base feel like? Like warm apple pie. That's exactly how I read that comment. Warm coconut oil. But yeah, for the men out there, remember, check your nuts. See, health conscious. See, you get everything here. You get a laugh, you get some shooting, and you get health advice. Men, grab your nuts, feel your balls. Like, if you're married, the wife can't say anything, because if she does, you say, look, this is my health. I am checking here to make sure that I am a healthy male. So, whenever at the restaurant, like 5-star, you've got your duck, quail, eggs, whatever it is. Just reach down, grab your nuts. So here's the thing: you can grab your nuts and you can feel them, and you can say, "Well, I'm checking." You can't sniff your fingers afterwards. That's bad. What frame? I've been jumping around. This one is... Oh, Smo, you'll have to help me with this, because that's the gargoyle. Was this the no-name one? One day I've got to, like, take pictures of my frames and actually make sure I know what they are. So stop the sniff. Yeah, just scratch your balls out. Like, just don't sniff after, because there's no way you're getting past that. There's no way you can say I can sniff testicular cancer. So you're not getting away with that. Yep, Deftones. See, I've been getting into Deftones of late, and apparently they're releasing a new album soon. One of the things I love about Spotify is not the price, because up here it's $23 a month. Yeah, we get fucked in Canada. But I find Spotify, when you play a few songs and then you just leave it alone, it comes up with some crackers of suggestions. So it's always good. And like, whenever I play Deftones, when I'm in the mood, and then I just say let it play. There's a setting, you can go in settings, and it's worded something like play similar music. Sometimes I've actually had to pull over to grab my phone so that I could look and see what it was. Just like, this is great. Like, I need to know who this band is. Listening and chatting, or charting. You could be charting or chatting. Yeah. One thing, Zach. I don't know if you're into guitars, but one thing I learned, and I can't remember the guitarist for Deftones. My brain is drawing a blank. I didn't know this, but in some occasions he plays a 7-string Telecaster. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a 7-string Telecaster. White Pony, yeah, and what's the diamond one? Is it Diamond Eyes? I want to say Diamond Eyes, but I'm not sure if I'm confused. That's the name of the song, but I can't remember if the album was called Diamond Eyes as well. Yeah, so sorry, Zach. Like sometimes my brain fails me for the name of this, what this exact frame is. I'm going to go back and I'm going to label them because, in all honesty, sometimes, and as you know, I'm the hillbilly fan, and sometimes I'll pick up a hillbilly frame and it's like, won't come to me. What's the fucking names? Like, there's the one that, oh. I was just about to shoot the gas up, but I took the bands off. The Trail Boss, that's it. That's the one, like the hook around one. Not his latest one, the one before he done that. And sometimes I'll pick that thing up and it's like, I can't fucking remember the name of it. Alright, yeah, so it is the album as well. I thought it was. It's like, I seem to recall Diamond Eyes. What was the album with, what's that song, something The Butcher? Which album was that? That's, I think, when I think Deftones, if someone was to say to me, what album should I listen to get into Deftones, it would be that one, the one with something The Butcher. And it's because, like, when you look into the album, they ordered the songs. It's going through someone's life and their relation. Like, each song follows on from the previous one about a phase in life. Like, and I know lots of bands do that. I know that I'm not saying Deftones are unique in doing that, but it's just the songs of like this brand new relationship, the honeymoon period, not literally married, but like just in love with each other, and then how relationships work out, how life evolves. Like, oh, that is such a good album, and I can't remember the name of it offhand. You've seen The Butcher. That's the name of the song. Yes. Did Ozzy Osbourne pass today? Potentially. Oh wow! I was gonna say, I know he wasn't. Now see, that's sad because like he literally just done his final like goodbye tour in the UK. What I think he called it like something like From the Beginning or From Beginnings, something like that. But yeah, like, oh, he's been rough for a while, so it's not an enormous shock. But yeah, that is a sad one. For sure, that's a sad one, Ozzy Osbourne. Although his wife and his daughter look rough. And by rough, I mean all that fucking plastic surgery. Like, I stumbled, and this, funny enough, was only in the last few days. There was a video that I saw, and it's them. I think it wasn't that long ago, like 5 years ago or something. But it's them watching the Osbourne, like that reality TV show they done like 30 years ago, or whatever it was. And holy shit, when Kelly Osbourne, I was like, I didn't believe it was her. It's like, Jesus Christ, the amount of work. And Sharon, geez, look, I know it sounds judgmental. It's just that I can always see through that shit. Like when people have plastic surgery, like you can see it. I'm always interested in people that have plastic surgery. Do they really believe that they're fooling anyone? Because like most of the time they look fucking terrible. And if you look it up, like go on YouTube and look up Osbourne's watching Osbourne episodes. Like when you see, unless you've seen her recently, when you see Kelly Osbourne, you're like, what? Like not just like her face is completely different. Like if there was facial recognition on her phone from like whatever 20 years ago, she would not be getting into that phone today. It would be like, yeah, there's no way that's the same person. Yeah, so Sharon, the mum, holy shit. So I'll just take it because I know I've got to go back to work in a minute. So Sharon Osbourne, in case you haven't seen her, it looks like she's sat on a chair, Someone put their foot on the back of her head, grabbed sides of the skin and just pulled it back as hard as they could, and then someone got like a zip tie and zip tied all that skin. That's pretty much what Sharon Osbourne looks like. But most people that do plastic surgery, they all kind of look like that anyway. Like, it's like when people use filters. Like, I don't know, in the dating scene, I don't know if men do it as well, because I've only ever like looked at women in that kind of context. But all the profiles, they're all putting filters on, and it's like, you look like a fucking porcelain doll. Like, there is not one pore on your whole face. You look fake as fuck. Like, I can't get into the heads of these people. Like, who do they think they're actually fooling? Grow old gracefully. That right. So one more shot, but that'll be my final word to you for today. Because yeah, it's 1 o'clock here, so I've got to get back to work. But yeah, just fucking grow old gracefully. Just own it. And I'll keep you up to date on the testicles. I will measure them and let you know if they drop over time. But thank you everyone for joining in. It's been a good one, and I'll see you on the next one, which will be a lot sooner than